UVI World Suite 2. This is an amazing collection of instruments from around the world. And I'm looking at the website and you can see we have 65K plus samples, 369 instruments and 10K plus loops and phrases that you can use. And you can run this in the UVI Workstation or in Falcon if you want to create your own instruments or change any of those instruments. The user interface for the instrument is pretty simple, very intuitive, and it looks very usable. And we'll do a quick exploration and we'll do some playing with those instruments in a moment. So in the website you can go and see what's new. In version 2 we have 48 new instruments and 2K plus loops that were added here. So check out the information, and there's a lot of new instruments from Africa, Asia, Australia, Eastern Europe, and so on. So all the information is here. Let's jump over to my session and play with the World Suite 2. I have the workstation open, the UVI Workstation, and we'll double click to open the browser, and here I have World Suite 2. Now you can see it's arranged by region, and you see all the different continents and some of the countries. We can browse by type, and we have bell, metal, and gong, fretted strings, and so on. We have loops and phrases, travelers, and vocals. Now, in loops and phrases, if you just go and select that, you'll see that we just have the samples. There's no actual instrument here. So you can use this in Falcon, for example, and create your own sample-based instrument, or use it anywhere in your projects. And also, if we'll go to vocals, for example, we'll see that we have some other phrases. Let's hear that. We can see the actual sample here, and we can listen to this or copy it and so on. So I can actually copy this to my projects, and if I want to listen to this, I can just play. So it's already kind of a sampled instrument. Now, if you know the workstation, you can actually add effects here, and I can go and add effect, reverb, or whatever effect you want. So these are the actual ideas behind the samples, and you can use it anywhere. Let's select one of the other instruments, and I'll go to the World Suite 2 here. Let's go by region. Let's select Africa, and we have an African flutes. Now you can see that we have some of them with velocity and wheel. The difference is that the volume will be affected by the way you press the keys if you select the velocity, and if you want to control the velocity with the mod wheel, you need to select the other preset here. So let's do this. Let's get this one. I'll go to the edit, and this is how the user interface looks like. Now most of the instruments will have the same controls, the same UI, performance, expression, and equalizer, reverb, and again, it depends on the instruments. So let's play this. And some of the instruments will have some key switches to have more articulations, so we can use that. So this is the African flutes. Let's go and select something else. We have some other flutes. yeah, let's explore some more. So double click and let's go to Asia, and we'll get something. For example, let's get some this one. Pretty cool. Next, let's have a quick look at, for example, Australia, and we'll see all the different instruments related to this wonderful country. So we have Didge, for example. So if you are from Australia, just leave a comment, right? So let's see who's from Australia watching this. So I'm loading the samples, and there, I mean, quite a few key groups we have here. So the key groups will take your keyboard and will divide it into different sections. Cool. Next, let's have a look at something different. Let's go Celtic, and we'll select, for example, fiddle, and we have again two types. We have velocity and wheel. Let's select the wheel this time. Pretty cool. Next, let's select something else. Let's have some something, for example, by type. So now I have the types, and I can go and select, for example, percussions, and we have all the drums. And let's take tabla. So the first one. Yeah, and I can use my other keyboard here. Yeah, I'm not from India, so I guess I need to make an effort and learn to play the tabla better. Pretty cool. Next, let's get strings, and we'll see something here. So we have this one, zither. No idea. That's an alpine concert instrument. And we can use, for example, the reverb to select something else, a different type of reverb, and we can set the size here, and we can also adjust some of the ranges here, the bands. We have bass. I mean, it's a simple equalizer. We have mid, treble. Very nice. So that was strings and by type. And if we want to check out loops and phrases, again, we have all kinds of loops ready for us. Let's take this one, double click. Right, next, let's have a quick look at the travelers. Now, this is very, very interesting. So let me show you. Let's take the Brazilian traveler, and you can see that we have all these instruments, bunched together, and we can just go here to the key switches. Very, very nice. So let's select something else. Let's go and visit India. And we have the different instruments here, so I can select something else. Let's try that. Yeah, okay. So we can see that the instrument here is changing. It's hard to see, but you can see it here. I'm changing the instrument number 1. And of course we have the volume knobs here, we have panning, we have on and off, and we can solo, mute, we can have low pass, high pass, tuning, reverb. So it's very, very usable, very easy, and very cool to use it just to get some inspiration. So let's try another one. All right, next, let's go and explore, more by region. So, for example, we can go to Middle East, and we can see a lot of instruments coming from the Middle East here. Let's try the Persian duff. Nice. So again, very easy, very intuitive UI. Let's try something else, and we'll see if we, yeah, this one. Let's see some more. So what I want to do now is let's jump over to Falcon and have a look on the World Suite 2 from that view, from within Falcon. This is Falcon, and here you can also see the same arrangement, the same browsing categories. You have by region, you have by type, loops and phrases, travelers, and vocals. And what's nice about Falcon is that you can take any of these instruments, and let's just select something, just this one for example. You can see the UI, but you can also go to the edit and see exactly how this instrument was built. And if you don't know anything about Falcon, check my channel, because I have some instructions there. I have some videos showing you how to use Falcon and what is multi-part, and all those elements inside the instruments. So you can see the program, the layers, the key groups. If you go to the tree view here, you'll see all the different all the different parts that makes this instrument. And now we can actually go and change something. For example, I can go to this EQ and change the curves. I can go to the reverb and actually remove it and add some other type of reverb, right? And I can change the how it's arranged here. Right, and we have the UI. So it's pretty much the same. It just lets you edit, and you can use the same instruments inside Falcon. But not only that, I mean, in Falcon you can go, let's clear the multi and go, for example, for the vocals or for the loops and phrases, even better. And we have West Indies. Let's take something from here. And I'll go to the edit tab and just drop this here. Right, and I can actually create my own instrument. And again, let's clear this and go to something else. Let's go to the vocals by region, and we have a lot of options here.
Baba wo miyemena. Baba wo miyemena.
And I can actually add some reverb. Let's take the spark.
Baba wo miyemena.
And I can add some delay and just change the order.
Baba wo miyemena.
Very cool. So you can create your own kind of sample-based instrument. And of course, I think Falcon is a huge program that you pretty much have everything you need to create your own instruments in Falcon. So wrapping up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload some more videos showing some of the instruments, just short videos to give you a quick look inside World Suite 2. That's it for now, and I'll see you in the next videos. Thank you.